All right, guys, on this episode of Top Tier Tips, we're going to talk about repetition in our current programming plan for our CrossFit classes. So a few people have come up to me and asked the question, why are we repeating some of the movements and some of the workouts fairly regularly? And the answer is because repetition is needed in order to create progress up to a point, okay? So remember this phrase. This is some wisdom for you. So repetition is the mother of skill, provided that there is skill in the repetition. What that means is, so skill in the repetition, what I'm referring to is mindful awareness of your stated goals and objectives. All right, so remember that the vast majority of the people in our gym want to generally be strong, generally be healthy, look good naked, perform generally well in things, have muscles, keep lower body fat. All right, those are the stated goals and objectives. In order to reach those stated goals and objectives, we need to have repetition, i.e. practice, in order to develop skills. So again, the mother of repetition is the mother of skill, provided that there is skill in the repetition. So that's a good kind of cliche to remember. All right. So CrossFit as a brand has, you go to a CrossFit Level 1 cert, what they'll tell you is the definition of CrossFit is constantly varied functional exercises under high intensity. And people get caught up in this constantly varied notion. All right, what all of us have to understand and we have to reflect on is what are our values. All right, so if you value variety, constant variety, more than you value progress and results, well then having constantly varied daily changes is for you, because that's for the sort of the ADD personality, someone who needs constant change all the time, and that's a psychological need, and therefore what that person would value and desire is things constantly changing. I get bored so easily, so quick, and in this day and age with the social media tidbits and the constant influx of data and information, I'm sure there are far more people who haven't developed the skill of patience and repetition and consistency, and are looking for the next magic fix, and that constant variety quells their boredom in their general lives. But I run a business and my job is to educate and teach, and what I hold myself accountable for is actually providing the services and the teachings required for you guys to make progress and reach your stated goals and objectives. So what you will notice in the current programming structure is that you will repeat on Thursdays and Fridays on a 3-week cycle some of the auxiliary, the strength work, all right? And that's a compromise, right? Like, I'm giving you every 2 or 3 weeks a change in those things, so that those of you who get bored easily do have a big change every 3 weeks or so in those movements. But I'm also giving you enough consistency that you can actually get better at something and allow for your body to change. The same thing happens for some of the WODs. Every 2 or 3 weeks, the WODs repeat for the same reason, all right? Having constant variation is an absolutely terrible way to reach your goals and objectives. It's terrible, all right? So don't believe in the marketing hype of a brand. The people who are in the trenches, doing the work, doing the job for decades will tell you the same thing I'm telling you, all right? So you need the repetition, and that will make you better. And there will be periods of time where I give you less repetition, and then there will be periods of time where I give you some more. Come to me, ask me the questions. I'll be happy to educate and provide insight. Believe me, there is a well thought out reason why I do everything in this gym. And all you gotta do is ask. So, Facebook, Instagram, use those comments so we can continue to have dialogue. There's actually a suggestion box coming at the front of the desk soon, and Dr. Kate and I will be fielding your suggestions and gradually looking to change things slowly in the gym to make people, more and more happy. Since I'm the guy programming, when things come up with programming, come to me and ask my feedback and my advice, and I would welcome your feedback as well so that I can continue to provide the service for you guys necessary to reach your stated goals and objectives. So again, repetition is the mother of skill, provided there is skill in the repetition. Until next time.